Welcome to the WBC Arena. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Hi to everybody back home.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Larry Holmes, 6'3" tall, weighed in at 226 pounds, and has an 81-inch reach. He'll square off against The Rock, Rocky Marciano. He's 5'10" tall, one of the greatest heavyweights to ever live. Undefeated.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
And here comes the Eastern assassin, Larry Holmes, perhaps one of the most underrated and underappreciated heavyweight champions of all time. He's got plenty of power and one of the best jabs in the heavyweight division. Rocky Marciano, 201 pounds of pure terror. This man is an absolute machine.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. There's a counter shot. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Missing with the hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. Solid punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And wisely, let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And there's the bell to start the round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is If it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You got to swarm around your case. You know you got to fight. You got to hold him. You got to tie him up. You got to lean on him when they come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
Punching him up again. Which fighter will say no mas? Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, and he will hold here. And good thing he did because he was getting beaten up.
I don't know if it's a dancing competition or a fight.
Try and relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. That punch is beginning to take its toll. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Holmes in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Fantastic punch. A wise veteran move there to clinch.
You cannot do it too often because the referee is going to pull you apart and deduct a point.
And he scores with the counter. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it. Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Tried to score with the uppercut. Chance to make history. Very close. Stumbling around in potholes. In serious trouble. And the heavyweight legend goes to the canvas. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
They ring the bell, and here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes the night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
And he'll try and muffle the offense there with another clinch.
Sometimes you got to go with the instincts. Hold on tight until your head clears, till you get your breath back, till the referee steps in.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That's another scoring shot. Nice job getting that punch through. And a good decision here to clinch.
There's a tactic to clinching. When you clinch, you're taking someone out of their pace. You're making them feel uncomfortable. It's something they're not used to. But there's a fashion of clinch as well. You can be a dirty clincher. Pull them, pull the arm out the shoulder, lean on them, but do it on the blind side of the referee. So
you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Beautiful counter punch. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That punch is beginning to take its toll. That counter punch caught him clean. He's in there with a Hall of Famer, a legend.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
And he just misses with that jab. A very competitive round here so far. That big hook doesn't land.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good punch. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
And there's the bell to start the round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That punch lands. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. That punch is beginning to take its toll.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The left cross continues to score. That counter shot lands. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. That uppercut does not score. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep...
Hold that thought! Let me jump in for just a second. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Oh my goodness, what pace! What pace! They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Todd? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
Nice punch. Caution being thrown to the wind. Both of these fighters have had their moments. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Smart move to clinch there, but the referee's only going to let you do that so often.
Had to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
Good one. Nice counter shot. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Everyone, this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching. Nice counter shot. The courage on display here is incredible. Good punch. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam!
Well, it's a smart move to clinch, but you can't do that too often.
You've got to save that in the back, because if you're ever hit and hurt, a clinch will save your life. You've got to hold on, clear your head, step up again, push them, hold them, lean them down. So when you're going to use those clinches, do it on the blind side of the referee, then let go.
Beautiful counter punch. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Here he is bouncing on his toe. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And there's the bell to start the round. Rocky Marciano, a true Hall of Famer, never lost a fight in his professional career, and he's taking on an underdog, an unknown.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Hey, those punches, they're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Trying to measure his punches now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back.
Will the referee step in? Just one punch away from... And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare. And there it is! The knockdown punch we knew was coming. And in this
Halfway through the
replay,
round,
you
and
can
they've got
see
some
it.
work to
That
do to get
body
back
punch
into it.
folded
Is
him
that
like a
ever
lawn
hold? Remember
chair.
the fight
Shot
Evander
from the
Holyfield?
gods, they
He
say.
could be
A shot
behind
from
on
the
points
gods.
until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He's back on his feet, but his opponent is licking his chops right now.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. That hook, it looks like he's going to survive the round here. And we may see a stoppage here. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. I need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Well done with that counter shot. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Look back in the history book. some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it.
The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. That was not a good move, and he's going to take a knee.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Just missed with that hook. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Not so tense anymore. Trying to loosen things up. I like it. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now.
And what a shock. Another clinch.
They need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the ring and disqualify them both.
Nice job getting that punch through. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is... You can't do that too often or the referee is going to take a point.
You can't do that too often, because the referee is eventually going to start taking points off you. You saw the referee watch, look, didn't say anything, just gestured to say, I've checked you. Now, be careful, because when he starts pulling, taking you out of your rhythm, it's going to get harder.
Fantastic punch. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round.
Wise move here to try and slow the momentum down here by grabbing on. Are we about to see a first-round knockout? And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over. Let's see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
That counter punch caught him clean. They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Remember, with a lighter weight, you're expecting at least 300 shots a round. They can let...
The defense failed them. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that over and over again.
That's lights out right there.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.